Hello everybody. So if you guys want to play, send a challenge. Alright, Adamanite. Let's get a game, buddy. You're up. You're up like the people that lost to NA in the last EU-NA matchup. What's up, Yepperty? Granky's going on right now. Definitely an exciting tournament. I played it last year. It's a super well-run tournament. Very nice. Very nice place, and I think the most people I've ever seen at one chess tournament. There was something like 1,300. I think that's a record. 1,300 people at one tournament. Crazy. Alright, we got a Nimzo here. Sometimes I like to play this F3 line. Sacrificing a lot of development here, but I'm going to try to say that this bishop is bad with the pawn on F3. They have 1,500 this year, yeah, so they just keep breaking their records, I guess. But that is by far the biggest open tournament I've ever seen anywhere. So cool stuff. Peter Lecko is a guy that I actually talked to with Eric at Isle of Man. He was at the Isle of Man tournament, and Peter Lecko was telling us kind of how he fell out of favor in the top 50, top 25 players in the world, because for those that don't remember, Peter Lecko was like, he was everywhere. He was playing all the top tournaments, he was getting invites, and then in some moment he stopped getting those invites, and he obviously had some issues with the Hungarian government. But yeah, he was actually like really down to earth, and man, I felt really bad at some points. Like, he has this reputation as a bit of a boring player, but actually Lecko he can't really play open tournaments, it seems. He's a really classical player. When I think of Peter Lecko, like, I'm not imagining him joining a open tournament and playing a bunch of 2000s, 2100s. I only imagine him in very elite tournaments, and there was a moment where he just wasn't getting invited to those anymore, so he kind of stopped playing. Or stopped playing very seriously, I should say. But Lecko has a kid, student in the Grenki tournament, right? For those that don't know, I think he has 8 out of 9 points right now, which is just ridiculous. You can bet that's a GM norm. You can bet that's a GM norm. Plus, his commentary there is extremely good in my opinion. So, yeah, shout out to Peter Lecko, man. He's really talented. Let's go attack that pawn here. Yeah, well, Rushi, that's who I'm talking about. Vincent Kamer. So I'm gonna go here because if he wants to trade queens, I can do it, and then I have this fork at the end. Also, I'm threatening this pawn. So almost any queen trade seems good for me. Plus, I have this pawn hanging. Yeah, and this one drops the whole queen. I was gonna play that tactic anyway to win a rook. Adamanite, nice guy, wanted me to win a queen. Good game. Probably the biggest mistake he made was just this move here, queen c7. I already like my position here, but at least if I'm taking the knight, you're taking back with the queen. So queen c7 is a big blunder here. You don't want to ever double isolate these pawns if you don't have to. Alright, let's get the next game. No one. And I also have a challenge from Helm's Knight to, that looks like Crazy House. Uh-oh, that might have to be my next one. Very, very weak Crazy House player over here, Helms Knight. No skill at all. I'm good enough to beat 2,000 rated Crazy House players that try to get on my case in the comment section, but that's about it. I'm not much better than that. Well, she'll more than crush me, chessbrah. I'm not looking forward to this, I can tell you that. Okay, let's keep this bishop. Play some sort of weird Grand Prix attack looking thing. Knight f3, queen e2. So I have 2 happy hour shows this week, and actually, hopefully, those are my last 2 shows as international master. So that'll be nice if that old GM title comes through when it should, which is exactly a week from today. How many GM norms do I have? I have 3. If you're asking whether I'm a GM or not, the answer is yes. But if you're asking if I ever scored more than 3 GM norms, no. I only got 3. Only got 3. Okay, I'm gonna stop knight g4, play maybe bishop e3. Probably this queen wants to shuffle to h4. Ooh, that's tempting though. That's tempting. Some knight g5 business. Yeah, probably have to play one of the rooks back. Exactly a week from today is your birthday, Numeroid. Okay, okay. We'll be celebrating on the same day, you're saying? This looks good because I'm going to take that, and then my next move is going to be knight here. I like knight here. This check doesn't seem to get me anywhere. I'm going to go with this one. Queen there, I have bishop here, and I do want to take this dark square bishop. Aquila, league went very poorly last night. I was 2-0 in my promos. And then I started playing with subs and I lost 3 games. Feels bad, man. Yo, Virus, how you doing? Okay, let's get rid of that bishop. Now the knight can pop in here with tempo. And by some combination of the f-file, bishop h6, and the strong knight, we should have a checkmate here. Okay. Gotta watch these 3 squares. I have knight c7 if that knight moves from e8. If that knight moves, I have queen f8. If this knight moves, let's go here. If he takes the knight on d5, then I have bishop h6, rook f8, leading to mate. Mate in a couple. Okay, does h5. I think that's a good move. Although I can win his queen now, I think. But it's not like h5 was a bad move because he's about to fall into this tactic. It's just because I think it was probably losing anyway. So if I take, queen takes, bishop h6, king f7, rook f1, he does have bishop f5. The other way I could do the tactic is to play bishop h6 first, and then play rook takes f6. And to be honest, that one might be stronger actually. Just because I keep the queens on the board and I can probably checkmate him. DJ Chess Dog, I am probably going to St. Louis for the Singfield Cup, probably near the end. So maybe the last couple rounds and then the day after. That's my plan at least right now. So yes, we'll be going to St. Louis at the end of April. Okay, he does this, but now I have a better version where I can just attack the knight rather than having to sacrifice. You got number 2 in Fortnite squads. Hey. Good stuff, buddy. Arden Canileo. Hello, hello. No one put up a valiant fight here, but it looks like finally the knight's going to go down, and with it, either the queen as well or an imminent checkmate. Hey, Savan. How you doing? You liking the music? I'm really excited because Ultra Miami just happened. UMF. And this is Joseph Capriati's set from Ultra, just like, I don't know, a week or a week and a half ago, whenever it was. But there's a lot of new sets from there. Pan Pot, Carl Cox, Josh Wink. Someone's asking if there's beer. No, this is there's just water in my red solo cup. Good game, no one. Good game. So here, I believe that as I accept this challenge, I'm gonna have to edit the board, and I'm willing to do that for one game. There we go. Alright. This is Crazy House, I believe. No? Yes, it's Crazy House. Oh wait, this is rated. Oh no. I don't like rated. Lose negative 228. I'm gonna get a Crazy House rating. Oh, it feels bad, man. Minus 228. When you're staring down the barrel of minus 228, I don't think there's much to be excited about. No. No, not having a good time. Okay, so far it's still chess. Nothing's been taken. Okay. Bishop back, huh? Now, I have no clue where I would place a bishop here as black. Okay, e7. e7. Maybe we also do this. And put a knight on like g4 or something. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen here. We're just going down some rabbit hole where we have a ton of knights. And something bad's probably gonna happen. Take with the pawn or the queen here? I really don't know. Maybe the pawn? Oof. Don't really know. Try that? Probably have to play faster, but happens all the time with Crazy House. When you're not used to it, at least for me, I just have to spend time. I have no clue what's going on. I got an open H file I can try to play with here. I don't know if defending is... Taking the time to defend is probably the wrong thing there. I feel like this... I don't know. I'm down a minute here, but I feel like I should be able to handle this sacrifice better than I'm about to. Oh, it's getting messy. It's getting messy. I have 25 seconds. I guess I put the knight on h5 here. Take that. I feel like I've got an okay position here. A little bit slow though. That's the issue. That's the issue. Maybe rook at g6? It's gonna be played? I don't know. Oof, I thought that was mate, guys. I thought that was like the dirtiest mate. Oh no. Oh, I didn't see the knight on g5. Good game. Guys, I thought that was like gonna be the dirtiest mate. Ooh. Good game. Thought I had a great position there. Probably just pawn at f6. Makes a lot more sense, but... Good game. I am only willing to lose another 228 points. I will do one more. I will do one more. If you want. There's only so many 228 points I'm willing to lose. Minus 228, guys. There's only so many of these 228s that I'm willing to accept. Oh, that was such a beautiful checkmate. In my head. In my head, it was nice. That's not what I intended to do, by the way. Maybe it works, but it's not what I meant to do. I meant to actually take the knight on f3 and then play e5, but okay. Just ended up playing e5. I just thought that if I trade the queens, it should kind of work out for me because I get take back with the rook, whereas if I trade her queen, then she's got to take with a piece she doesn't want to. Okay, huh. So, do we do this? That's the question. Or not? Let's keep pushing. With the idea that I think if she takes my queen, that's got to be good for me because I get the rook out. Pawn at d7, huh? So if I take that with the knight, I think I'm surviving there. I got a few extra pawns as a result of this. So like takes, I'll probably take with the knight, I think. Definitely with the knight. She moves her knight, I take the bishop on e2, something like that. Yeah, I think I want to take this one with the knight here. If she takes the queen. So now we both have queens. Gotta be taking this. And putting a pawn here. Start with a check, because I don't think that's a good move. It's always a check in the position. There's always a check, isn't there? Let's just play this one. Maybe it's too slow for the position, I don't know. What I'm saying is that if I put a pawn there or there, she takes and then drops a queen at e4 and takes it back. But maybe that's just okay. Or maybe I should just be going for it anyways. Maybe I should be going for that anyways. Because then I put maybe I play knight e5 there. Like I have, yeah, maybe I do that. Maybe I do that. Can also just maybe put a bishop on g2, but that doesn't look right. So I'm supposedly hanging this bishop, but I figured I could drop something. Queen g4. What a creative move. Okay, I'm threatening mate there. You gotta take that, right? Then I have a few moves I could play. Knight at g2. Looks good. No, let's just play this. Keep it simple, keep it simple. Just control the squares. Keep it simple. I want to take on g2 and put a bishop on f3, I think. Maybe a pawn. Pawn is good enough. Now rook on f1. I think this is mate, yeah. This is mate. Oof. Good games. Helm's Knight. Thank you for the crazy house fun. That one was a little bit better, I think. I have a feeling e5 was a good move in the start. I have a feeling this e5 move was right. Whew. Plus 147, I know. But I still lost 228. But those are actually maybe, honestly, my first Crazy House games ever on my account, so. Helm's Knight popped my cherry. The first game, I don't even know what to say. That was so... The hallucination, guys, was terrible. Helm's Knight probably sitting there like, okay, he's giving me a free rook. Okay, free knight. Okay, free bishop. Where's the punchline? Where's the punchline? Good games, Helm's Knight. Thanks for playing. All right, let's get back some regular chess. I gotta remember I can't drop pieces in those games. I'll fix the board as well. Let's go Aquila. There we go. Good luck. Hey Dark Knight, how you doing? Yeah, for those wondering, I was just playing. Helm's Knight is a really good Crazy House player, so she was in the chat, challenged me to Crazy House. I thought I would take the bamboo stick beating. Let's play f3, but I am gonna be playing chess. I'm gonna be playing chess from now on. I hope, unless some more Crazy House gods come and try to assault me on stream. Do we play? Let's play c4. Transform this back into a King's Indian. Let's go knight c3. Gonna play bishop e3 and something like a6. I'll play c5. Okay, knight e2, queen d2. If you don't know the same-ish, this is almost always the setup. You block this bishop on f1 in for a while, but eventually you get around to developing it. Seems like my advantage against Helm's Knight, which she's never actually played against openings, as bad as the ones that I was managing to create. Somehow it worked for me there. Do I want to take this? I think I do. I think I do want to take this and go for a positional concept here. And that concept is going to be trading the queens, playing knight here, c5, going for something like this. I don't listen to a ton of trance, DJ Chess Dog, but there are some good trancey type songs by a guy called Jochen Miller, or Jochen Miller, Jochen, but his name is actually, I believe it's pronounced Jochen Miller. And okay, Armin is always very nice, but no, Jochen Miller is probably who I would say for me. Let's castle long, get the rook right on the open file. What's up, Christian Soul? Hello, hello. Okay, so this one, I was thinking I always had a move like knight b6. Because can't take because the rook's hanging, and if the rook moves, then I'll try to grab the bishop pair. Sugata Gosh, take care. Okay, so I'm gonna take, and then he's still in a pin, so what I'm probably gonna do next is just play knight here. So pawn takes, I'm just gonna play knight there. That's gonna unleash the bishop on this pawn on b5, and it's pinned to the rook. It's a very unpleasant type of position here for black. At least dropping a pawn. You guys are wondering how to challenge Onihiro 2 or Ishimon? You just got to go into live chess on chess.com. If you're in live chess, then you can send me a challenge. My name is KNVB online, so pretty easy to find. Just 4 letters. 4 letters. Yeah, Fabian and Carlsen drew in round 1 of Granke, but Carlsen was much better in that game. I think he missed a win. A very, very difficult win, mind you, but a win nevertheless. So I'm going to take here, and it looks to me like this is just a fork. Still got that pin on the rook. Still got that pin on the rook. And now even winning another piece at the end of that. Maybe even winning another piece. Okay, I'll take your bishop. It looks more dangerous than your knight. How many pieces can we win? That's quite a lot. Good game, Aquila. You were just tossing piece after piece. Didn't know what to do with them all. That looked a little bit like my crazy house a couple games ago. Own Hero 2. Wondering how to challenge? Well, there is his challenge. It was already on the list. E4. Good luck. Let's play the center game. I don't know if this... I don't know it has a name, but I believe... Is this the Danish... Is this the Danish gambit? Where you just give up all your pawns and... You know... Say that you got a few bishops that mean business. C5. Okay, I'm just gonna get castled first. Get out of there. And this is looking pretty tempting here. If only my knight was on c3, I could have done the knight e5 move. So I think here the simplest one is to just take. So if king takes, I don't play knight g5 because it's hanging, but I actually can play knight e5. And we've got a pin here, and then I can take the bishop back. Or I can take the queen if he's nice. There you go, Jaren. That's for you, buddy. Quick win in the Danish. Now I'm going to take his pawn and win his rook as well. See you, Dark Knight. Can't believe I'm saying goodnight to someone. It's only 3 p.m. here. But yes, much different time over there. Good night, Dark Knight, chessbrah. We'll at least see you tomorrow night for some bullet action. Tomorrow night for me, I mean. Alright, Own Hero, thanks for the game. There's a Danish gambit for you, Jaren. Okay, let's play Sokach 95. Yes, Chessbait, there should be one out before I'm even done this show. We have actually a lot of things going on this week. We have chessbrah shows. We have another happy hour show. There's Arena Kings. There's a Title Tuesday tournament. There's a lot of chess.com stuff we're doing this week. All before we go on Thursday to Boston for PAX East. So it is going to be a busy week. Let's take it. Knight f6. I'm on chess.com right now, that's right. It's a pretty solid opening. These pawns always make a good impression. White, on the other hand, has this extra pawn on the queen side that is often felt later in the game, like an endgame. Am I accepting bullet challenges? Yes. Yes, of course. c4. Okay, very aggressive move. This d pawn doesn't get the support of c3 later on. Definitely a very aggressive move here. Okay, let's just go knight d7. What's Solkach gonna do? This is Croatia, I believe. Yeah, Croatia. Croatia, the beautiful place where Game of Thrones was filmed. Not necessarily the whole thing, but certainly parts of it. I believe that's where all the King's Landing scenes are done. I would like to trade these bishops, and then I'm going to try to put pressure on this pawn. Is spring break over? I'm from Canada. We don't really have spring break. We have March break, but it's not the same type of hype, or maybe not even as long as the American spring break. So, is he going to checkmate himself in one? Or is he going to take with the g-pawn? Taking with the g-pawn is not a nice move to play, but you have to do it here. Good move. Now, there's a lot of ways that I can try to get developed here. I think I'm going to go for the trying to get the queen out idea. Jeremy Mendoza, I get the GM title in a week. And I've done shows ever since January. People say, when you get the GM title? I had to say, oh, you know, it's in April. It's a long time away. Now, it is April finally. So, the title is coming sooner than expected. Time flies. Just 1 week away. Got a pin here. I think there's only 2 moves in the position. Bishop e5, bishop g3. Bishop e5 looks like it loses to queen g5 check. Bishop g3, f4. Bishop e3 drops the pawn on h2 and then leads to queen h1 mate. So I think queen h4 is just a very powerful move here. 3 plus 2 is fine. 1 minute's fine. As long as it's like less than 5, it should be all okay. Okay, so he decides to just take the bishop because all the other options didn't look good, I guess. Got a lot of pieces falling here. Just won the queen. Taking all the pawns as well. Just taking everything. Okay. Who else do we have here? Got a 3-2 challenge from Orishimon. Let's go b3. Bishop b2, the Larson. Knight f3, e4, we want to play knight d4. Is anyone going to PAX East in the chat? In Boston? I've been only one convention so far, and that was TwitchCon. He has to be careful here. He might lose something if he's not going to make the right move here. And TwitchCon was a lot of fun, so I'm kind of excited for PAX. Am I going to PAX East for LOL? No, I'm going to PAX East for the stream. gonna network. And talk to some sponsors. That's the main reason we're going to these conventions. That's what we were there at TwitchCon for. And it went really well. As you can see here, I've got this blue microphone, and that's someone that we really networked with at TwitchCon. So it is really cool. That's why I'm really excited. Get to do that stuff again. Let's castle. Bishop f3. Okay, we'll just castle first. Knight e4. Knight e4 might be played. To me, looks like a good move. I'll probably play, like, I don't know, Queen e1 if he does that. Yeah, PAX does get sold out really fast. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna hit that pawn on c6. There's a lot of sponsors that would be great. Definitely something for hair, though. Definitely something for hair. That would be my preference. You guys already know. Okay, so I like that there's no knight e4 business anymore. He's resorted to defending here. So just try to bring the rook over. Finally connect. Do I consider chess an esport? Definitely. That's the market we're tapping into, or trying to tap into right now, so certainly. There are a few things that probably need to happen before I would really consider it an esport, but that's the industry that I'm assuming we're trying to break into, you know, with online chess and all that, so. Let's think about maybe playing bishop c5 here. Otherwise, I just want to get my bishop in front of my queen, so I can play something like queen c3, knight c5, rooks to the center as well. But queen c3 is a very nice pin to have here. Okay, the thing is, I could do this and take the rook, but his bishop's going to be so strong there. I actually prefer to make this battery. Okay, I'm going to take that. He's going to. Oh, we should have taken on d4. Now that's very bad for him. Loses his dark squared bishop in a fianchetto. Will we vlog PAX? Hey Savan, I'm not sure, but now that you mention it, very possible. Very possible. The only thing is it's just going to be me and Eric in PAX. And when we went to TwitchCon, we had a few more people, so it was a little easier to vlog. But I can't imagine that, you know, we won't document certain things, so we'll see actually if there ends up being a vlog put together. I can say there wasn't any plans for it, at least as far as I know, but it could very well happen. It could very well happen. People do like our vlogs, especially the way they're edited. Nudge nudge, wink wink. So that could very well be the case. Yeah, PAX is in Boston. Good game, Orishi. Got a 10-second challenge from Sugata Gosh. Oh, 10 seconds. Okay, my friend. 10-second challenge. He's testing my speed in the morning. Alright, play a few 10-second games. We got people trying to meet a crazy house. The whole game is just nonsense. 10-second chess, guys. Ten-second chess. It's like, don't try to find the balance between good moves and fast moves. Just play. Just play. Like, pick one. Pick good moves or pick fast moves. Do not play both. If you try to combine those, Queen D2. How is he gonna give up his knight? Okay. Okay, we'll play 10 games. It's not mate. But I can waste all his time while he thinks about it. It's not mate. A lot of hanging material there. Even Queen F7, like, I lost my whole queen, but it's a pretty decent move. Because it makes him waste all his time. So many hanging pieces. Queen C5. Madness. What is this? Alright, one more game. Going to the reliable London system. Solid opening. Solid victory. That was mate. I'm getting confused. Oh, Queen G7. Good game. Good games. Sugata Gosh with a very, very quick entrance into the chessbrah sandbox. Welcome, welcome, buddy. Like, if you guys, if there's anybody who's got a, you know, like a rough upbringing, a tough life at the moment, you're looking for a quick adoption, this by far is the most efficient way to fall under the chessbrah roof. There's someone trying to play guess the move on my game. He got 0 out of 4 moves. Poor guy. I would be impressed if anyone could guess a single move in the games. That was a lot of mates. Yeah, that was a lot of mates. I managed a lot of mates. Sugata, your hand was shaking. Good games, buddy. Good games. All right, let's go. Jason. You're up next. Not a 10-second game, so don't go crazy. E4. Let's go E5. Hey, Frank. You are in time for the adoption. What's this? Is this the Latvian? Okay, chess.com tells me it's the Latvian. The Latvian. Just trying to test out some gambits here. What's up, Daniel Moreno? Well, hey.
Hello.
Okay, let's play this one. Jason hands W. Hey Jude, hey you. Let's pin. Maybe D6. Yeah, and if you have to play a move like that, you have to do bishop G5 and then bishop back. That's got to be a good thing for me. I got to be happy with that. So, okay, it's like a King's Gambit reversed. Yeah, this probably looks like slow-mo to you guys. Hope you can keep up there, Halogen. That's a pawn for me, and I'm looking to take that bishop. That will get rid of the bishop pair issue, as well as double the pawns, so that's nice, and then I can get castle to safety here. Something like queen f6, bishop e6 maybe. Start with the queen. Bishop e6, maybe h6 to stop knight g5, but not completely necessary. Okay, stopping bishop g4. I'm gonna do the same thing so that I can put my bishop there without dealing with knight to g5. I'm thinking about bishop pairs against a 900. That's right. I am not thinking about cheap tricks, buddy. Not thinking about cheap tricks. Just trying to play pure chess. It's good practice. You play low-rated players. If you go for tricks, then you play a high-rated player. You're not going to have any chess foundation to build on. You're just going to be going for tricks against them as well, and it's not going to work. So, good practice to play the same kind of chess against all ratings. Bring the rook over. If he goes to the b file, I'm going to play b6. Okay, now that I stopped the check, last turn I wanted to play e4 and take this pawn, but the issue was queen d5 check takes my pawn. So now I think I can just do that and take here. Okay. That's a check. And now I'll probably bring in some reinforcements. Let's go start with this. Maybe something like that. Time ticking down though for Jason. Yes, I'm gonna go here. I want to keep this pawn here to stop basically all his pieces from using that square. And I should keep the queens on. I should keep the queens on. He's under a lot of pressure here. Okay. To avoid the queen exchange, I'll block that with the pawn. Good game, Jason. Who do we have here? Let's get a game with Smooth Guac. Good luck, buddy. What's it gonna be? E4, E6. Okay. Is this the French? Yeah, the French. Okay, let's play knight D2. Interesting move. Knight C6. Knight C6 is weird. Most of the time in the French, you want to play C5 later. And because you want to play C5 later, you don't often start this way. It looks like I already have a very comfortable position. Yeah, this looks nice. I don't like that knight on C6. So on this move I was going to play bishop G5, so that if he plays F6, definitely a big concession for him. And if he goes back with the bishop, then I might go back with my bishop. And I get developed to a better square. I take this nice diagonal away from him. So he just put his bishop there. Is he going to move it back? No, he's going to go for F6. And I can either move this bishop back here, trade off his piece, or I can keep it here, but I'm going to go here because I want to keep the E file open. Probably reroute this bishop to attack it. So let's start with C3, so I can bring the bishop back. Maybe queen B3, queen E2. Rook E1, definitely want to get on that open file. Looking at this pawn. Start by just tickling H7 here. And that's a move I like to see. So we're going to go back. We still have ideas of this. And right now, if he plays knight d5, I can just take it. So I'm going to put pressure here. And if queen there, we're starting to run into some ideas like knight to g5. That's the sound of printing. That means people are ordering some chessbrah merch. Knight g6. Knight g6. So now I probably want to rescue this bishop a little bit. I think I'm going to play bishop to g5. Put my bishop back here and then, okay, just tuck the bishop back. If necessary, tuck the bishop back there and maybe double the rooks. Okay, a3. Just want to save my bishop. I know it's going to be very annoying on that diagonal. It's not going anywhere, buddy. Don't worry. I know you love it. Okay, bishop back. There are ideas of knight g5 here. Does knight g5 work? Does it win anything right now? I don't think so. So then I'm just going to stick with doubling. Just putting more pressure on that pawn. Okay, I will happily take that guy off. Let's start with knight here. Forking the queen and the bishop. And if he moves his queen, I will take that bishop. Or the pawn on f5, I should say. For example, queen e7, I might just play queen takes pawn because of the pin. So I think that it's a knight that has to be taken. Queen h5. So threatening a mate here, but the nice thing is I can always just play g3. Or I can play h3. Which one do I want to play here? G3 gains time, you know, it's with tempo. That always feels good. But h3 looks a little safer. I think I'm going to go with h3. Okay, happy to see that. And the reason I didn't do g3... Okay, we'll double, and then I think we can just take this pawn next. Because we have this. Yeah, so let's take that. Now, e6 should fall. We got 2 pins here. Rook back. Can start with this one, put pressure there. Yeah, and this is just... should be very, very bad for the pawn on e6. Okay, let's bring the king up to g3. That's a free pawn, I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know if we have anything really there. Do you mean something else?
I have a 6-inch steak and cheese. If I take out the tomatoes, everything else is stuff you don't like.
I think I'll be okay. Maybe just a drink of something.
Water, OJ.
Juice if we have it.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Blundered my rook at the end there, but smooth. Guac was going down on time. Didn't actually think he would take the pawn, but it's a tough defense. I thought about maybe king f6. Rook h7, I can just trade, and it's kind of a clinical endgame. Nice game. Nice game. Wasn't there rook takes f5 there? I think that's what I played. Well, I played queen takes f5. And okay, right here there's rook takes f5, but I decided to wait. Like, here I can play rook takes f5. But after queen g6, maybe we even transpose. But I also don't like to be in that pin. So instead I decided to just double. I'm threatening the pawn so he can't defend both of them anyway. And the next move I am just going to take it. So it was the same thing. Alright, yeah. Let's get a game with, is this Dutchy Fisher? Dutchy Fisher. This is a bullet game. Okay, let's play the Dutch against Dutchy Fisher. That seems right, doesn't it, guys? We'll ask that bishop where it wants to go. We're gonna trade queens if he wants. I'll play king e7, maybe e4. e4 looks right. Okay, first of all, I'll attack that pawn. I don't mind taking a free pawn. Certainly not. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, I don't know if that was a mouse slip, but even if you put the rook there, I can still play the same move, so. Thanks, buddy. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I don't mind that. Don't mind seeing what I'm seeing here. Putting that knight in prison. can't go anywhere, buddy. And now you will be taken. Alright, let's get a rematch. If you want to play Bullet, then I'll always do a rematch because they're quicker games than Blitz. Happy hour shows are 2 hours long. Glad you're enjoying it, Nerdy Baboon. Bishop h3. I just got Lafong, but it didn't matter. You're never supposed to... Because here's the thing, guys. He just admitted that he's a dirty player, but he didn't get any satisfaction from it. Like, he didn't gain a piece or anything. It's not very effective when you do it like that. Let's get my bishop out here. Okay, just goes back. He could have taken my pawn and defended. I thought that was his idea. Rook to e6 looks good. Okay, I'll do this one. Threaten that pawn. This rook goes to e6. Can do a lot of damage from that square. Knight h5, I have rook g6 and rook h6. And that can just be taken next turn. Queen guards f3 if you wanted to give a check or something. Get a rook to e1, and now it's just queen against rook plus, you know, 3 connected pass pawns. Doesn't hurt. All right, Dutchy Fisher, thanks for playing. Hey, Dragon. How's it going? We got El Dono here, 2003 from the UK. Got a protein bar. That's why I was saying I didn't need some food. Cliff Bar to the rescue.
I didn't know you guys went on Friday. So you guys actually packed those orders. So we were actually all okay.
Yeah?
The 4 that were left. But I didn't know you guys went on Friday. You guys took 4 boxes.
Yeah, 4.
Okay. Okay, then we're totally fine.
Oh, okay.
Armin didn't know about them, so he thought we had to do them as well. 'Cause I guess he was not there. But, he said it was Jared, Kurtz, and someone else.
Yep. It's Kurtz's final act in Montreal.
So specifically, it's these 4 names.
Right.
And then the next 4 are the ones I printed out with the 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then okay.
That sounds right.
Then
I still don't know the names because I still wasn't involved with that.
Involved.
Yes.
And then that's how we.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. No, that's right.
Hello, everyone.
I think a lot of
How's the
people.
energy? How's the energy?
Well, people are just realizing that there's actually a show. You know, viewers are starting to pour in, realizing that I'm actually sneaking happy hour shows in on the Chess TV schedule.
How's everyone?
You can always tell when Eric has a lot of energy. He tends to have his shoes on. Like he's always he's ready to go anywhere. Drop the dime. Be in the club in a minute.
If they had clubs open in the middle of the day, do you think we might be the type of people who would go?
Absolutely. That's what raves are, basically,
Yeah.
to me. It's like
Yeah.
a club that's just open during the day. This one, Eldano, looks like a mistake. No, we don't wear shoes inside. That's why I'm saying I know Hansen has a lot of energy when he has shoes on. Because it means that he's like not planning to stay very long. The only time you have shoes on in the house is like if you're about to leave. That's my point. So when he has shoes on, it's like I always get the impression that he's just about to leave and do something. Ooh, this is a nice part. I'm gonna bait him into this. It worked. Yay, it worked. We baited him, chat. D4 remembers. I had a rant on one of my happy hour shows about how I simply don't understand in America or in Europe, like people just wear shoes in the house and they're like, they think it's weird when I take them off. It's like, no, it's just polite. It's obvious courtesy. He is letting all my pieces in here. Eldano. Good game. Whoa, I don't need to learn more about the Four Knights game. Thank you, chess.com. Anthony Atanasov challenged me to 10 seconds as well. These young, speedy kids, man, they're all looking for a piece of me. If I could actually drop the pieces on their squares. I think we have a mate here, though. More 10-second challenges. King off a dark square. Off a dark square because he has a dark square bishop. Can't just do that and expect it to work. Can't just shuffle back and forth and expect it to work. I will mate you. I will mate you. It will happen. We will be delivering some checkmates. We will be delivering some mates. Ooh. The 92 check was really scary, guys. I almost lost that one. I think we've still got this one. His king's on f5. Yeah. Well, we do the last one. Good game, Anthony. Good match. Trying to give some mates, guys. Not just trying to play bad, fast chess. Because believe me, I'm quite talented at that. You play 10-second chess with me, I will mate you. Thanks for playing, Anthony. You came very close one game. That 92 game sent shivers down the old man's spine.
I'm going out anyways to grab juice. Is there any food you'd like to be picked up?
I actually ate, like I had some food, so
okay.
I'm okay for a bit.
You look great. What type of shirt is that? Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein. And you're the type of guy who can really rock Calvin Klein.
You think?
If I wore it, people would think I stole it or
You have a very
got it
nice
from the garage sale.
You have a very nice Burberry shirt, actually.
It doesn't fit me anymore.
Well,
It's a nice shirt, I'm on that. Did anyone from the stream compliment you, by the way?
Adamanite, I think, said.
The diamond?
I think he said it. He was surprised, though. No, he was surprised. It wasn't a nice. It was like, oh wow, Mon actually has a nice shirt.
You know, he's complimenting you to make up for what happened last night.
It's true. We've actually already discussed it.
30 games without a win with the subs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aquila was there. There were a few guilty suspects in the chat who are pretending to be knights.
So whether it's League of Legends, Fortnite, I mean, just the subs are trying to keep us down. Yep.
See? Okay. I'll get some drinks.
Yep. Yep. Getting banned for that. Yep. Coffee. I don't think I'm keeping the subs down. No. Definitely not in League so far. A lot of people coming at me in 10-second chess lately. Let's go. The Super Saiyan. I had to play him just for the username and the profile pic. He gets his game? Has he been asking? I just accepted because I liked his username. If you have a username that stands out, it'll definitely get my attention. Well, let's find out if he should have been in the roster then, chessbrah. Let's find out. Is this? Like, I can't tell if I'm just about to get mated and in like some of the worst ways imaginable. I have a feeling there's like some sacrifice there. No, this is the thing that goes like that. I don't want any part of that. I'm playing this move. I'm playing this move. No, you're not playing E6 against me, Super Saiyan. Not happening, buddy. Oh, he was on the roster. Okay. Why no chessbrah stream? Cool Bear. This basically is a chessbrah stream. It's Hambleton's happy hour. I got another one of these shows coming up. Is he taking this? I got the 2 bishops. I'm happy. Maybe this guy can go out to a6. Actually, if he takes, maybe I play bishop a6 straight away. I don't think it's good for him to let me play bishop here. I really like this, stopping him from castling. Zach, you know the theory, buddy. I have no idea. I'm getting old. I'm clearly getting old here. I'm wondering if I can get away with this move, or if I even need to play it. I'll play that. And okay, b3, I'll play this. Knight e2 he might play, but then I can always break with c5. BJH. 8 months in a row on the chess.com channel. Hey, hey. How you doing, BJH? We still got a heavy 45 minutes left. Meanwhile, this move doesn't really concern me. I'm going to check and then come back. Knight c5, I'll take it. I don't have any issue with taking and playing back. And next, I'll castle. This I'm also planning to just give up, so let's just get castled. And I have some bishop b5, and even if I don't win the pawn back, I think long term is king stuck in the middle. Ooh. Now I'll take, though. And that continues to look very, very good. Do we go here? I don't know how he's going to get castled, honestly, guys. Okay, we'll go here. Rook b1, then I'll come back and play rook b8. It's going to be a while before he castles. That's for sure. If a5, I'll play queen b5. Chicago chess, sorry, no. I don't really have endgame books I can recommend you. I barely have books I can recommend you. I didn't use them to improve myself, so can't say that any of them had a massive impact on me. It's tough, even with the queens off the board, the bishop on a6 is very strong. Okay, now it's got to be this one, right? Okay, first attack that. If he moves this knight with the king on d2, then there's bishop g5 to keep in mind. I'm just thinking ahead. He might play king there and try to reroute his knight or something, but he's got to look out for that. Yeah, for example, like this. Okay, we'll start with this. I'm not too worried about this pawn. I can take it later. Okay, now I'll definitely take it. And I have bishop d3 after rook b1, which he's likely going to fall into. Good game, Super Saiyan. Well played, well played. Peter, you know it, buddy. Very annoying bishop on a6. I think that was perturbing my opponent since it arrived there, but it didn't have to. So my big recommendation for you was to play castles right here. That was your chance. If you play castle here, I think white has a very reasonable position. That's what I thought, BJH. That's exactly why I accepted. I was like, people always say I look like a Super Saiyan. Got the guy with the username Super Saiyan with the Goku picture. Had to do it, had to do it. Yes, Sparry, you're right. That's the first rating point that I've actually claimed from some of you guys. Udai. From India. I don't know what time it is there, but it must be pretty late at night. So good luck. Some bullet games. Let's play some bullet. The Caro-Kann. I've seen a lot of people play the Caro-Kann lately. H3 is a super weird move. If he castles, he's gonna lose a piece. Okay, but he still runs into some issues here. The rook will be hanging, and also that bishop. Oh, I can even get my knight out because of rook takes e3. Oh, we got another rating point. Wow. Okay, let's go for this stuff. Castle, nice and solid. We'll go for b4, c5. He plays c5, interesting. Okay, jump in there. Probably queen d3 and knight d2, or just knight d2. I'll take, play d5, and I think after e5, this position should be a little bit loose. Normally something like this works, but I think knight takes f2 is possible. This one I thought was okay, because now I get some light square presence. Can maybe bring this rook over. I always got this bishop coming in. I'm gonna bring my king up out of there. Oh. There's some checks. I had point 2. Didn't even see my time there. Point 2. Wow. It's a good thing I didn't look at my time in some way, because I wasn't even scared or worried about the time. I was just looking at the position. All of a sudden, point 2. Whew. Good games, Udai. Let's get a game against Pure Defiance. Always present in the chat. Yeah, not even close, chat. Not even close. Let's go knight f3. I'll play d5 next. Like bishop g4, for example. I think I'll play d5. It's really tempting me here. Really tempting me. Don't think it works. The temptation. It's really there. I wanted to sacrifice my queen with knight takes e5. I think Carl Cox is about to come on here. Yes, this is Carl Cox. I think King F8 is the only move here. You lost your full queen, my friend. I don't think there's any coming back from that. b6, queen d5, knight f6, knight e5. Chris Obey, yes sir. Pure defiance. What are we thinking about here, buddy? Contemplating life. Counting your stamp collection. God, pawn hanging with check. Can't say no to that. Really can't say no to a pawn hanging with check. Doing his taxes, yeah. Trying to remember his last dream. A few things he could have been doing there. Daniel Moreno, glad you like that. There's a video of that on our YouTube, which I'm sure is where you saw it, but it was also streamed. You have a 3-year-old son who watches chessbrah with you sometimes, and every time he watches, he thinks that Eric and Amon are on FaceTime with you. That's quite cute. Well, he must be wondering who are these random Canadians that you keep talking to? Hey. Hey, hey Ma, hey Pa. Who are these two Canadians you keep calling? And why are they always playing bullet chess and being lewd? I think that's very adorable. Good luck, Sparry. Hey, Kilimanjaro. Okay, let's play knight here. It is pretty impressive, guys, that for most human beings, I think you would need to stand on a chair to reach what Armand is reaching behind me. But I think that was more of like a casual stretch and effortlessly claiming the boxes. Let's take that. Those boxes are for chessbrah orders, guys. That means people are buying the merch. Oh, Kilimanjaro beating up the plebs as usual. One of my favorite activities. So much my favorite activity, I dedicated an entire show to it. Alright, rook e1. It's time for rook e1. I want to plant a knight on e5, and I don't like the move a5 by him because I don't know what he's doing with it. I don't know what he's up to. It almost looks like it might have been a mouse slip because a5 looks like a very bad move. You don't need to control this square. In fact, you want to play more like a6, b5, and maybe b4. But a5 is not going to undermine this structure. If you play a4, I just play a3, and then this is a very solid formation. Now b4 is impossible. And maybe even the pawn on a4 is just a free pawn in a lot of positions. Okay, so let's go knight e5. Now we're going to get, you know, the pawn up. We're going to get the queen out and over. We can just start with the queen here. Or the rook. Okay, we'll start with the queen. Anwar, how tall am I? I'm 6 feet. I'm 6 foot tall. But Arman is I think you said he's 6'4". Let's go here, followed by bringing the other rook in. Seems good enough. Seems good. Okay, he's been a little annoying. I can respect that. I'm gonna have to play this move. The attack is coming. Yes, the attack is coming. I want an escape square for my king, and I also want to think about g5 with queen h3. The attack is happening. Okay, let's start with g5. Let's take this with the bishop, and I think I want to use the h file here. That's going to be my plan. Ooh, he takes that way. Okay, that's a tough move to make. That's a tough move to make. Now I might switch. This might not be a full attack. This might transfer to just a positional concept because now this doesn't look good at all. Doesn't look good at all. The only trick I have to be careful of is rook takes c3, but right now I have my knight covering my rook, so that's why I'm okay with it. That's why I'm okay with it. And I think my next move is knight f3. Okay, start with h4. Just want to protect this and then I'll play knight f3. Still got this pawn covered. Okay, still okay with this, I think. Okay. I think we play this again. This trick is the only thing I really need to be concerned about. And I'm also okay with the endgame because I also believe I have an advantage here. Okay, so play h5. If he takes, I want to play like rook here. Try to... Oh, okay. Go here. Now we got this pawn covered. I'm going to bring the knight to e5. I'm doing this so I can defend the pawn with my king, and that's going to free up my rook to go maybe here. Somehow out there. This is the move I wanted to play. Somehow I want to attack his pawn here. There we go. Finally got around to it. And just the bishop is not very useful. I got all these dark square pawns, so as you can see, his bishop is just kind of, you know, doing like a winter slalom. And my pawns are the flags. So he's just going around them. You know, good job, cross-country skier. Gold medal, but can't actually touch them. Hey, we got Twisted Artists in the chat. European legend. How are you doing? We got about 15 minutes left in the show. Hope you guys stick around for the finish here. Let's play Bullet against Can Crush You. Alright, playing my favorite opening, the England Gambit. Doesn't look like he's going for my throat here. Pretty friendly guy. Queen d2. Kind of a weird move. Just putting some pressure. Where is he going to put the king? That's the question. Okay, I'll take the two bishops here. Actually, I think I can take this way. Ah, he's not even going to take it. Castle kingside. Just rook e8, rook d8 next. Yeah, I'm taking that without even calculating. Okay, do we want check first or no? Let's do check first. Then let's go back and threaten mate. Check. And let's go here and cut the king off first. Let's cut him off. Now that's mate. There we go. RJ saying, have I ever done improv? No. But a lot of people tell me I should. I've never officially done it. But I would say just around friends, jokingly, I do quite a lot of improv. So if f5, I'll play knight e5. Okay, so he goes for g6. I think we want to maybe reroute here. I'll bring the bishop back, play knight e3. Right when he's ready to play e5, I feel it's a good time to play c4. And now maybe d5. Looks kind of annoying. Bishop e6. Ooh, it's barely hanging on here. So we've got this. Let's throw check first. Oh, I just missed knight b5. No! Knight b5 was a great move there. Damn. Yeah, I should have played knight b5. Now, I actually have to worry about my time a little bit. Rook b2, I'll just go back. I'm threatening rook d7 here. Alright. Good games can crush you. You could. You could. But luckily for me, today you didn't. Alright, let's go. Christopher from Norway. Seen you in the chat, buddy. Good luck. Haven't played the King's Gambit yet today. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Alright, knight f3. It's always nice to see d6, because d6 is just blocking in the bishop, and when you see a move like that, you know that you already at least have a pretty good position. If he takes, I take back. I'm gonna play bishop here and try to get castled quickly, play d3. Okay, d3. If he plays a6 here, I might play bishop c4, or I might take if I just want to keep the pressure up, and then castle h3. I think I'll probably end up taking. Although, it's very tempting to go here. Yeah, it's very tempting to go here because of the possible follow-up moves like knight d4. There's already tactics on f7. Why not d4? I don't see the need to play d4. I don't need to open the position like that. Maybe d4 is a fine move. There's nothing necessarily wrong with d4. But I was thinking that I would just keep this nice and secure and then play f takes, castle, and use the f file. Because the f7 pawn is very tender here. At the moment, I don't think I can do anything about it, though. So, I'm going to play f5, and I'm going to be threatening bishop f7. h5 is a way to stop it, but the other thing is that he can't castle without dropping this pawn, ever. And now, for example, bishop e6 is just going to, like, win his queen if he decides to castle. So let's go bishop e3. So that if he castles, I just win his queen. And this move stops knight d4. So if he plays knight d4, I want to take it. I want to control these squares here. Elon, I actually discussed that earlier. Vincent Kamer. I was discussing that earlier in the stream. Very impressive. Kind of like this move, bishop takes f5. Kind of like this move. So here I'm probably going to go back. Oh, I thought that was his idea, to win my piece back. That's what I was saying. It looked very impressive. But this does not look so impressive. Hello, Halvard. I was saying, we missed you as the top challenge on the stream. It never happens. It's because this show wasn't advertised very far in advance, it seems. Okay. Let's play knight d5. Looking for trades here. No worries, Alon. Just saying that, yeah, I already touched on that earlier because it is pretty big news. It's pretty crazy. I have an international master crushing the field. Let's play d4. And we basically got like this game, and I think I'll be able to do one more game after this, guys. That's the plan. More and more people joining the stream. Right near the end. Oh, this is nice to see. Knight g5 threatens bishop e6 and knight f7. No, Tian Khan, you didn't tell me that I'm handsome yet today. You hardly ever tell me that, so that's very kind. That's very kind. F4, that's a queen for me. I'll take it, Christopher. And we're even attacking the rook afterwards. Yeah, to make things easier, I'm gonna take here. I'm gonna give him my piece and look to just trade a bunch of pieces. Okay, just keep giving it up. He's not taking it. Oh, don't take it now though, then I have d7. Oh no, he took it in the worst moment. Took it in the worst moment. Alright, good game, good game. And let's get the last game of the stream. With Tian Khan here. Okay, let's play e4. I'm going to take. Then I'll play bishop takes on f6, knight f3, bishop d3 with some attacking chances. Do I want to do this one? No, I do lose this pawn. I do lose this pawn. So let's play c3 and then bishop d3. Or maybe something like that. Ooh, if you play g6, you're going to get me playing h4 immediately. Immediately. This looks like a very free pawn. And you're going to interest me in capturing it. Your plan worked. Your plan worked. You want to give me an entire free pawn? I'll take it. I don't mind. And a queen trade. So generous. We're probably going to see e5 happen here. That's my expectation. Another free pawn. What's with this guy? Tian Khan is so generous today. e7. Okay, let's go knight e5. Maybe knight g4. Try to sink a knight on f6. If I play knight g4, there's f5. Yeah, there's not a really easy way in this position. We'll start with this. I want to probably long castle next. Bishop b7. Can play f3. Can play knight d6. I think I'll play knight d6. Bishop takes, I'll go rook h2. We got a loose pawn on f7. I'll play king e2, try to bring the rook over. I really want to go for a nice mate, not just a grind. Not just a grind. Can we manage though? Okay, king here. Am I gonna take with the knight? It's tough. He's not really letting me mate him here. Not that I see any mating ideas, but still. Okay, do we bring the knight back now? No, I think I kind of have to take that one. He's forcing my hand here. He's really forcing my hand. Okay. Let's play this to stop b5. No longer can do a checkmate. Feels bad. But we do have just a technically winning position, so let's play knight f3. Put that pawn on b3. Bring the rook over to d2. You can see here he wants to play e5 by the looks of it. Get the rook in. The knight can always go here or give check. The knight h4 is going to be very strong next move, hitting f5. Ooh, this loses some material though. After we get rid of these pawns here, then our 2 pawns on the queen side will be decisive. I want to keep my pawns. I want to keep my pawns. Good game, Tian Khan. Finishing off the show here. Well played. But check out the social media if you want to know when we're live, when I might be doing another show. My Twitter is just my name, Adam on Hambleton, and we also have at chessbrah TV Twitter. So if you guys want to follow along, make sure you never miss a show. We always tweet out and let you guys know. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. About 750 people strong at the end. Appreciate the energy, and hopefully see you guys either in the chessbrah channel or back here on Wednesday for Hambleton's Happy Hour once again. Cheers, and thanks to everyone who played today. Good games. Bye for now.